What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Gems. It's your boy George, and I'm bringing you one of the biggest projects I'm ever going to talk about on this channel today. It's super cool. We're bringing nodes, NFTs, crypto, everything to do with properties all into one. Before I show you what it is, please note this disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a very cool kid that does this for educational purposes only, so we can hang out on here, have some fun, hopefully make some money, and enjoy it together. So let's dive straight into it. Here we are, guys. It's the Neighbours. That's what we're talking about today. I'm going to give you a quick brief of what we got on here. So we've got the home, properties, storage, market, and Neighbours down the left. And we have white paper, economics, roadmap team, FAQs, a button where you can buy the token, which we'll talk about, and to connect your wallet. Please remember, only use trusted links. All the links will be in the description. And if you are connecting wallets to any sites, please disconnect when you leave. Don't just close down the browser. We want to be super safe and we want everyone to have fun making money. This is what we're talking about. I told you this has got everything you can think. Get on the website, have a look through it. I'm going to predominantly talk about the white paper today. In any project, you should read the white paper. I don't care if you're watching influencers, YouTubers buy things. Read that white paper and see if it fits with you and if you trust the project. I'm going to read it to you now. Let's get in there. Starting off with introduction then. You can read it. I'm not going to do it word for word, but I'll give you my brief of what it says. So hi Neighbours, it is an NFT-based Metaverse game. It runs on its own DeFi protocol. What this means is you can buy these houses inside of the Metaverse, and just like outside of the Metaverse in this world, like this building I'm in right now, you can do the same things: rent, earn a passive income, sell it, restructure it. Anything you want. You can even put your NFTs inside to view. People can walk around like a showroom and view it. It's a really unique thing that we are embarking on right now, because imagine planet Earth was bare, there was nothing on it, and an alien species came over and started to build this Earth. This is what's happening in the Metaverse. You can own this building I'm in right now. You can own the pool outside, the garage, things like that. So that's what this is bringing to you. Every single asset in this whole verse that they are building can be bought, sold, or traded on the NFT market. So you could seriously come in and whale in and buy a villa in LA, for example, or whatever it is in this world. You can do all that, okay? You'll also be able to participate in the governance of the platform via a decentralized autonomous organization, which is a DAO. If you don't know what that is, please research it. It basically just means that if you bring value to the organization, you get a cut of what's going on. If you own the NFTs in this one, for example, you are getting a cut of what's going on in this project. DAOs where I see everybody going to. All of their energy is always towards establishing and funding a proper understanding of the landscape. So you're not going to walk in here and be like, I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I bought this tree NFT. I don't know what's going on. It's completely explained. Everything will be established and ready to go when you get in. I personally believe, and the team behind Crypto Gems do believe, that this is going to be huge, and the passive incomes that you can make could physically change your life. Okay, I know a lot of people wanting to get into property in the real world. I say the real world now, where if you're watching this 2 years after I've recorded it, Metaverse is probably the real world. You can get into property here, starting from now. You don't need that £100,000 that you need in the real world. So it's super unique. And like they say, in addition, they have defined their niche and identified a competitive advantage based on strengths of their platform, thereby setting us apart from our competitors. I don't know anyone else that has got this detailed, this big a project with this niche. Now, there is things like Upland, which I've played before, and I love Upland. Don't get me wrong, I say played, I've earned money from Upland. You buy properties and it's a bit of a 3D animation game. This is turning that into an actually real production, which is what we've been waiting for. Moving on to our mission. Their mission, I want to read this paragraph just right because it is their mission and it should be read. We are a community-driven project, and one of the most important things for us is sustainability. As such, we are always looking for different ways to create a perfect reward system for our protocol. We are proud of the fact that our project has a strong focus on being the model for sustainability when it comes to DeFi projects. Our visions and aims are too, and you can see them below. Bringing value to virtual real estate is what we have been looking for. Property development has been one of the biggest things in the real world for a long time. Build an NFT market ecosystem where obviously you can buy, sell, trade your assets and increase as we move on. Collaborations is a huge key for any project getting high. So if you want to go to the moon and you're starting your own project, collaboration is what you should be looking for. Just like Crypto Gems do, we go out researching every single day, trying to find the best projects and NFTs out there due to the partnerships and collaborations they have. Build an exciting metaverse for our community. Of course, it's going to be exciting. We're making money. And bring forward and improve transparency. Governance model based on a DAO. I explained earlier what a DAO is. Please research that yourself as well. Meeting the NFTs. Now, you have 3 different kinds. You can get a condo, a family home, or a mansion. Pretty similar to how we live here. It probably will expand in the future. All the properties have their home deco assets and their NFTs. They are virtual tokens mint on the blockchain, just like any other NFT. I don't need to explain that to you. And they're unique, invisible, and non-interchangeable. Awesome. So 4, I don't know how to pronounce this token, NEIBR, NEIBR. There's $4, $7, and $10 of that token. Now, I don't know what the price of that token is yet. We can move on. Through the ecosystem, it's going to be properties, nodes, marketplace, and home decor, which is what you're going to earn that money through. It's super cool because I've invested in nodes. I know a lot of people invested in nodes, and I've also invested in properties and NFTs. And we're bringing that all into one, which is super, super cool. It's a unique asset to own a node in this world right now because it's a passive income which everyone's looking for. It's a unique asset to own a house. If you bring these two together in the metaverse, just think how early you are in this. If you can start owning some of this and we really do go and live in the metaverse like planned, you're going to be a whale. I promise you that. Not financial advice, just educational purposes only, but I've got a very good hunch. If you don't know what a node is, please get into the node section here and read through it. Basically what it does is every time you purchase a home, they're purchasing a node. So the node is the code behind it. It's linked to the property. It offers services, approving fast transactions, signing, helping things that move across the platform. It probably will be brought into real life how they do this as well. You're not only a property owner in the game, but of the ecosystem, you are owning part of it. That's what a DAO does. The node ownership is the most exciting part of this. I agree. It is the most exciting part of the decentralized platform. That's why our nodes are easy to set up. They can operate with no technical expertise. It's not going to take a coder, someone that's worked with IT for a long time to figure out how to do this. You're simply going to come in and buy the NFT. In the code behind it, that's going to buy the node for you. It's all going to be connected to you. You don't need to go and figure out how to physically buy this node. Really simple. It's going to be a remote procedure call. Endpoint is like a node's address. It's a URL which requests the blockchain data can be sent to. Awesome. Now, really important part, and I watched a few influencers talk about this before and said, oh, I can't believe they're going to do fees and taxes. Think of the world we're in right now. If you buy a house, you have to pay a mortgage, you have to pay fees and taxes, you have to pay gas, electricity. There's no other way for the platform to keep building. And we don't want to be cut off in a year and this was all for nothing. Fees and taxes. Now, the condo will be $10 a month paid in AVAX. If you don't know what AVAX is, please go and research it. It's a super, super good token right now. It's always shooting up. It's the main focus for most nodes that I've invested into, so it is very popular. Family home is going to be $13 and the mansion is going to be $17. Taxes, claim tax 10%, flex tax 20 to 50%, and the marketplace tax 10%. We need this so they can keep expanding, keep building. The vision they have will not be able to be completed if they don't do fees and taxes. So for people that I have seen saying, I can't believe they're going to do that, please know that nearly every NFT has royalties on it. They're the fees and taxes that most projects take. So it's just like any other project. And I am a big thumbs up for this. Please take what you need to do to make this metaverse work. The utility in tokenomics. So like I said, the token is NEIBR. Let's have a quick look at the allocation. So 10% for the team allocation. We've got 15% for the token pool, which is super cool. 15% to the treasury, which is a very nice, generous amount. We need that treasury, like I said, to let this DAO run. And the RDP, which is the rewards distribution pool, is 60%. I am always happy when I see the distribution pool over 45%. Now, 60% is extremely well. And usually I try and look to see if they keep up with that promise. And absolutely these can. From the fees and tax, everything I've talked about, they can keep up with this perfectly. So going into the token info, the network is Avalanche. Like I said, that's AVAX. So AVAX, like I talked about before, is Avalanche. Research that, please do. Circulating supply, there's 400,000. And total supply, there's 1,022,000. The initial liquidity is 600,000. Initial circulation, 400,000. And so on. Please go and look through all of these. You can see them or take a screenshot right now. One thing to really note is the liquidity will be locked for 12 months. Most projects do this. They have to so they can keep going on. They've got all their wallet addresses, the contract addresses, so they have a multi-sig to be more secure. Here is the contract address for that. Moving on to the daily earning rewards. Condo, you're going to earn 4 of the token, earning 0.03 per day, 0.04 per day, and with home decor NFT boost. Family home is 7, earning 0.6 per day to 0.8 per day. That's with the NFT boost 2. And the mansion is 10, earning 0.1 to 0.13 a day. Now, this might look a bit confusing to you. If you read through all the white paper and listen to everything I'm saying, it'll start to make more relevance. Please have a look. I'm not going to go into detail right now. This would need a whole video for me to try and explain where all these arrows are going, but just follow the arrows. You're a user and follow the way you're going to go. So for example, if I went down this route, user, going down to buy an NFT decor, then what can you do with the token? 60% reward pool, so on, own the NFT home decor. So follow that and see which route you really want to take. You can take any route or all of the routes. It's completely up to you. And they do have the detailed plan. Please go in there and read that as well. The white paper for me is fantastic. It shows you everything you need to do. We're going to get onto the super fun bit, the roadmap, see what their phase is. Phase 1 of the roadmap is completed. That's the pre-sale. We're done. We're in progress on phase 2. We've got the NFT marketplace to go, but the public sale, we're in, that's fine. Phase 3, we've got the partnerships, the ultra rare NFT collections, full virtual 3D platform and expansion of the neighborhood. And phase 4, the final, the integration into the metaverse. So we can actually start doing this. Super, super happy about that. Cannot wait. Quick overview on the team. All their pictures are on this. That's a big thumbs up from me so you can see who they are. You can Google them. I've done a bit of research. They're very well known in their specific niche of getting involved in this project. We have Fabrice, Umesh, Arun, Avinash, Max, Mika, Sam, and Ashish. Really, really cool. Please research them. Please go and have a look. Make sure you're comfortable with what you're getting involved in. Last bit of the white paper, then the KYC assured DeFi. This is what you need to make sure the KYC is preferred. So if you don't know what KYC, basically it's protecting itself, it's protecting you, it gives you an assurance trust, and as you can see at the bottom here, it's got the official Assure NFT Assurance Trust Safety Badge. It gives me very good feeling inside. I'm happy about that. We always need KYC by Assure. So clapped hands. Now we're going to jump over to the Medium article that I was just reading that I really want to share with you. So this Medium article, it's got many articles that they've posted on it. This is where they're going to put everything you need to know. So for example, March the 11th, the Neighbours pre-sale, March the 30th, the public launch. That has happened. The sale is on April 2nd. You've watched this. It's past April 2nd. They introduced their new properties on that. Please go on here, have a read through anyway so you can see the journey they took. And if you still feel comfortable with it, wait out. If you need to sign in, make an account, it's up to you. It's free for Medium. Get the notifications on there so you can see what's coming up next. Now to play the demo, just scroll down the website, press play game, and it's gonna load up for you. I wanted to show you this bit just because if you've watched the whole video so far, and you're really interested in it, I need you to dive into the demo because it will take you from a level of trust in it, might get involved into absolutely, this is something I want to get involved in. So I'm going to fast forward this really quickly while it loads and get straight in. We're loaded and we're in. So as you can see, this is like you're building. You want to click the mouse in. You can do this on phone or on computer. It asks you at the start. And look around. Look at every asset here. I'm going to click this chair. You can click all different buttons, change the color, customize it to what you want. Look at the detail in that wooden design. I want to change that chair to that. Now, we all know what these are on the wall. Bored Ape Yacht Club. You can have your own NFTs on there. Obviously, I can't customize them because they're not my NFTs. This is just the demo version. You can walk around the house. You can move forward. You can go backwards. You can zoom in. I want to click this bag, rotate it around. That looks better to me. Maybe I want to change the color of this rug. I want that striped one. Let me know what rug color you like the best, please. You're getting the picture of what we're doing here, okay? You're going to move around the house, press done. It does take a little bit of getting used to because it moves quite fast, but it's all good. Change the seating color. That's it. Now, you start to get a picture in your head of what we can really do here. There will be a lot more that you can do when we're in, of course. It combines everything I need. You're going to be able to, I've spoke to people in the Discord, walk through the door, look around, walk around the whole house. It's going to be completely hands-free of moving. It's really unique what we have because most property games that I've used, you just buy the property and rent it out and sell it. You don't actually get to walk around, do the things you want to do. Customize each part. That's the demo, guys. Please go on there, have a little game for yourself. It's really cool. Jumping over to the Twitter then, we have 13,000 followers. That's really good. They only started in December. Click on them, have a look, make sure you see some blue ticks and some influential people. Now again, all the links will be down below, I promise you, only use trusted links. There is some really cool imagery coming. I was convinced when I first went onto this Twitter that this was an actual real life photo. I didn't believe it was part of in-game. It really is. That's what we're getting, that kind of detail. You can see the marketplace overview, a little sneak peek, getting all the different assets. We're looking at a table here, a chair, I'm just zooming in so you can see it. Obviously it's gonna be like $500 US for a blue cotton sofa. You know I'm gonna kit everything that we buy out to be incredible. So please put in the comments if you bought it already, if you're watching this video a bit later than when I've done it, and let me know what kind of things you have in your room. It's really cool. Get on there, follow. There is still lots of ways to get in there, communicate with the owners, things like that, and maybe get a head start to when people are getting in. You know once this video drops that a lot of people are gonna jump on it from it. So please get in first. That's the Twitter. Do your own research. I'm going to jump to the summary. So what do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments, please. I'm in love with this project. I think this could be the greatest passive income project since Cyberkongs, which is probably my favorite. It's incredible. It's really good. I like the fact that they're introducing people that just want to get into the property game, into the NFT game, and they're introducing them into nodes straight away. Because nodes is a bit of a scary thing to get into when you have no idea what you're doing. So this is really cool. It's fully customization, and maybe you can get me into your house one day and we can hang out, maybe talk about NFTs and have fun. Until then, what I need you to do first is hit that subscribe button as hard as you possibly can and hit that like button. And if you see anyone that is on YouTube right now around you, if you're in a crowded place, make them hit a like button on this video as well. Get in the comments, let me know if you liked it. I've had such a good time doing this. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next video.